So Jesus, the one who's given us true freedom, and yes, it's July 3rd, we got July 4th, and so praise God for the freedom that we have here in the United States of America. And yes, it seems that we're a bit of a mess. We've always been a mess, but He is not a mess. And praise God for the freedom we have as citizens in America, but praise God for the freedom that we have in our relationship with Jesus, and praise God for those men and women who have fought for our freedom here, and praise God for Jesus who has given us true freedom from the power of sin, death, and the devil. And so today we're doing a devotion. We're going into the Gospel of Luke, Luke chapter 15. Jesus, the great freedom fighter, wanted to preach and teach because He knows that His words give truth and life, and there's freedom where there's truth. And so He talks about the parable of the prodigal coin, the lost coin, and also the prodigal sheep, the lost sheep. And so you might be familiar with these. Jesus tells the story about a shepherd who had 100 sheep, and one of those sheep wandered away, and so he leaves the 99 and he goes and finds that one, and he rejoices and he gets excited. He exhausts his resources to say, "You matter. You matter." And then all of a sudden a woman who loses a coin, right? She sweeps and sweeps and sweeps and sweeps, and then she finds that coin and she celebrates. And Jesus talks about how when one person who was lost, who didn't know they were loved by God, who didn't believe in Him, when they are found, when they come to faith, right, how there's a celebration in heaven, rejoicing because that lost one was found. What I want to share with you today, and many of you are familiar with these parables, is it's really shocking, culturally speaking, for a shepherd who has 100 sheep and loses one to actually take a risk and leave those 99 unprotected to go find that one. It's shocking, right? A shepherd doesn't do that, and so people are hearing this parable saying, wait a minute, why is this shepherd going after that sheep? And the answer to that question is because that sheep matters. That sheep matters a lot. And what matters in this teaching is that people matter. People matter. Yes, those 99 matter, but they're already found. It's crazy to think that someone will leave 99 to go after the one, because how important is that one? Well, that one is just as important as the other. And so what Jesus is teaching there is that you matter. And we know that in Jesus, God has sought us out and He continues to seek us out, and it's our job to seek out the lost. It might sound crazy to leave 99 to go after the one, but that's how crazy our God is. And that's what He calls us to do, to be relentless, to be resilient. When things are lost, we need to go find them. And just to articulate and to reiterate what Jesus was saying there with the lost sheep, how crazy that was. A woman loses a coin, just one coin. One coin. Think about this. If you lost a penny, would you go crazy looking for it? Would you sweep your house to look for a penny? The other day I was cleaning up my garage. I saw a quarter on the ground. I saw 2 pennies. What did I do with those pennies? I did nothing. In my head, I was like, oh, my kids will find those and they'll be happy about it. Even a quarter, I just left it there thinking my kids will find it. Right? What will they do? My kids probably will do the same thing I did. It's a penny. Right? That might sound bad, and certainly quarters are worth value, and pennies do have value. And if you pick up a penny a day, $3.65, what can that get you? It can get you a gallon of gas. Right? What I want you to hear is this, is that for the people who heard this parable, they would say, what in the world is she doing? Why is she so intent on finding this coin? This coin doesn't matter. It's not a big deal, right? It's really meaningless. But what Jesus is getting at is that coin matters. It's not meaningless. You might think it doesn't have value, but it does have value. And what Jesus is teaching is the heavenly truth that we all have value. Even when it seems like we don't, we do, right? You matter. The world matters. Each and every person matters. And you and I have been given this treasure to go out into the world and let the world know, our neighbors know what Jesus has done for them, how He went to the cross for them, to give the assurance of heaven, to remind them that He is their Creator, and that their Creator will do whatever it takes so that they know that they have purpose, that they have loved, that they have worth. That's the gospel, right? What God has done for us. What this woman who lost a coin did for her coin. What the shepherd who lost just one sheep did for that lost sheep. that we would be loved by God, overcome by His relentless love for us, so that we would go out into this world and seek that which is lost, because the world matters. Your neighbor matters. The worker at the grocery store, they matter. Right? The person picking up your trash on Friday, they matter. Your mailman, mailwoman matters. The senator matters. The president of the United States matters. Right? Everybody matters. Jesus died for everyone, for the whole world, and it's our job to go and to tell the world what our relentless, resilient, crazy God has done for them. I pray you receive this, and I pray that you're able to live this out into this world. Right? We are free in Jesus. Free in Jesus, and the world needs to know what you and I know, the gospel, the amazing grace of God, and the assurance of heaven, and the worth and the value that that gives.